What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I have Miracle Max back on the channel, and we're going to be talking about how to attack Barbarians using a kill squad and then a healing element. Miracle Max, before we get into anything, first of all, thank you for coming back on the channel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and thanks for having me. Lots of fun to hang out with you.
It always is fun. I learn from you every single time. And in one of our previous videos, when we were building one of our commanders, we discussed the idea of a kill squad and a healing element to an attack against Barbarians. And I wanted to go a little bit deeper into that today with some examples for the audience. Before we do any of that though, guys, I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for daily Rise of Civilizations videos. And this video was sponsored by Rise of Civilizations. So, alright, Miracle Max. So our kill squad is going to start out with Minamoto and Cao Cao. Let's talk about their skills and why they should be leading the Barbarian attack.
Well, both of them are what we call peacekeepers, and their third skill for Minamoto is a skill that does extra damage to Barbarian. On Cao Cao, it's his second skill that does this extra damage. And if you don't have these two heroes developed for someone else, Lohar is a great one. Boudica also are the four that have this same skill. So depending on who you have, you might use a different kill squad.
Of course, because not everyone has these legendary commanders, and Cao Cao is not the easiest to come by. Actually, I just did upgrade Boudica and do her talent tree yesterday. And Lohar, that's something coming in the future, so make sure, guys, you stay tuned for that when I actually do develop him. Now let's talk about the healing element of the attack and why Joan of Arc and Cleopatra are our choice.
If we look at Joan of Arc's skills, her first skill is her rage skill, and the part of this skill that we really like is it says Joan of Arc grants her own troops and nearby friendly forces, and that's the key right there, is not just heal her own troops but heal Cao Cao and Minamoto.
Yeah, and I like the sound of that because she's taking on everyone that's near her, giving everyone the buff. Cleopatra going along with her. I don't really have much on her yet because, you know, she's a lot more difficult to upgrade, but you believe that having that healing factor and defense bonus is going to also be beneficial to help out Joan of Arc.
Correct. And since she is a secondary, or I'm sorry, yes, a secondary commander with Joan of Arc, her talents don't matter, so her level doesn't matter. All that matters is that first skill.
Got you. Okay, so why don't we put this to the test? What I'm going to do is go out here and search for some Barbarians, and we'll see how to actually deploy these troops so that they can be the most effective.
Sounds great.
What level Barbarians do you want me to search for?
I like going about for level 16, so the battle's long enough that we can see some numbers popping up.
All right, so here we go. We have the level 16 Barbarians. We're going to attack them, and right now we're going to be setting up the grouping of commanders that are going to actually go after this. So as we attack here, my first group of troops is already right here, the Minamoto and Cao Cao combination. It already says piece of cake right here. We're sending in the kill squad, and we're going to follow that up with the combination of Joan of Arc and Cleopatra. They're going to be marching behind, and as this march happens,
this is quite a bit different than Clash of Clans, where we're not directing our troops once they're out there.
Right. Right now, we do have the battle happening up front, and now the healing element is finally making their way.
Yeah, you are crushing this guy.
Yeah, that wasn't even big enough. I need something bigger than that. So let's search for 20. Ugh, right back to my home. May as well just let them go home. So while we're waiting for our commanders on their journey to the Barbarians, let's take a look at these Thanksgiving gifts. I have a whole bunch of rewards available, but I don't know which ones are the best for me to pick up. Miracle Max, can you give me some guidance? What should I be spending on and exchanging for?
For me, as I'm trying to develop legendary commanders, as you know, the sculptures and the stars are hard to get. So that very top one, the legendary sculptures, I actually cleared that out until I ran out of turkeys. So that would be my first thing. The other thing, as you've noticed, as you've gone up in City Hall levels, is it takes forever for something to upgrade.
Yes.
So for pumpkins, I think it's for 5 pumpkins, you get an 8-hour speed up.
Yes. Yeah,
And
so that's worthwhile
that is a
also.
great item too. And then right below that, the resource chests. I'm upgrading to City Hall 22 right now. It's 24 million each of the resources.
Wow.
So that was a big pickup for me for only 1 pumpkin.
I want my Minamoto to be strong. So why don't I exchange this? It's going to take 5 pumpkins and 2 turkeys. So if I exchange 1, yeah, I think I'm just going to do as many of these as I can.
And I'm going to stop you right there. Unfortunately for Minamoto, the only way to upgrade him is his own statues. Generic statues don't work on him.
Oh my goodness, why is that?
Minamoto is a pay-to-play commander. He's one of 2 pay-to-play commanders in the
Oh,
game. So the only way to get his statues is to go into the VIP store and to
and
buy the
buy them.
chest in there. Yes.
Okay. So, what other legendary commanders do I have that I could work with, actually? Let's take a look.
Well, you
I
have
have
Cao
Cao
Cao.
Cao. Yeah.
He's a great one. And you also have Cleopatra. Those are the top 2 based on what you have that I would pick. If
Okay.
you unlock Charles Martel, he would be my 3rd one that I would pick for you.
So, it's still a good idea, though, for me to pick up these sculptures.
Definitely.
So, I'm going to exchange them all because we'll save them for a rainy day. There we go. That's as many as I can grab right there. And then you were suggesting the speed ups and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is hold off on that just because I have so many speed ups. We'll see about that. But I do have the sculptures, and that's good to have in the back pocket. But I think our commanders are back, and we're ready to do a search now for some level 20 barbarians. And they should be, there they are, right outside of my home. Let's see how this goes down. Why don't you explain what you're seeing happen here on the screen?
Okay, so the little tiny white numbers that are appearing, the negative numbers, that's the normal attack. That's your arches and barbs, the damage they're doing. The big red numbers we're seeing pop up, that is the skill, the rage skill of Minamoto and Cao Cao. And we want to see those. It's killing quite a few barbarians at a time. Where Joan of Arc and Cleopatra are coming in is the green numbers that are coming up. So every time a green number pops up, those are troops that are being healed and brought back to our armies.
Yeah, and that's doing well. I mean, if you take a look at this right here, we completely smashed those barbarians, and we barely took much damage at all. I like seeing that healing element happen, and that's basically what you were talking about when we were talking about attacking these barbarians and using this type of a strategy. What I want to do is go in against some even more difficult barbarians and see what we could find. We're going to go for level 22, and we're going to do the same exact thing with the same exact setup and just see how well they can hold out. So this is going to be a hard battle, so this one will be a little bit more difficult. So we're going to send them in. We're going to send in Joan of Arc, Cleopatra, March. Alright, so let's see how this battle goes on right here. A little bit more difficult of a target. Minamoto is about to be backed up by the healing element, and let's see if these barbarians can do any damage to our troops right here. We're still seeing those red numbers happening.
And when they're on the enemy, that rage of killing 1,500 units in one shot that's some powerful stuff going on.
Oh, so that's the number of units being damaged, not the number of health that they're losing?
Correct. That is, the game is based solely on units, how many units you have left on the field.
So now I just revived 550 and then 400 and something units when the green popped up.
Correct. And that is Joan and Cleopatra doing their job.
Gotcha. And that's I mean, this is working really well right here. So many abilities being used as this attack is going on. And my commanders are looking pretty good. I mean, Minamoto is dealing with a little bit of damage, but really, for level 23 barbarians at my level, this is a pretty nice attack going on right here. And again, smashing those barbarians.
Now, is that the highest level barbarian you can hit right now, or can we go up and see how far we can stretch him?
We're going to stretch them for sure. I'm pretty sure max level is 23, so we can go one more level up, and that's what we'll do. We have them hanging out right here. We're going. Okay, so I'm attacking the highest level barbarians that I can attack right now at my level. I'll probably be able to attack one higher level after this battle, as long as I win. But let's see how it goes down. Again, Minamoto leading the attack and Joan of Arc coming in behind. We have a good look at exactly what's going on. We do have a bear and some wolves getting in the way, but that really doesn't matter.
And even though you're losing 1,500 troops, when the red number pops up above us, you're getting 950 back almost immediately.
Right, exactly. So really only losing 500 troops right there. That was 900 troops being returned to my army. And let's see, I want to see another red. Actually, there's more again before red's even. Honestly, it looks like there's 1,000 lost, but I've gained a lot more than 1,000 from the healing element.
Right, and since it's based on percentage, as your troop count goes down, the number healed will go down too.
Okay.
But it looks like another crushing gonna happen here.
Yeah, it sure does. And what I'm going to have to do is continuously attack one level higher barbarians. What's the highest level barbarians you can attack in this game? 30?
25.
25. So I'm almost there.
You are.
Wow, look at me. OP right here in Rise of Civilizations. Alright, so this barbarian is about to go down. As you could see, my Minamoto, he is dealing with a lot of damage right there, but he's going to be fine. This is about to be the end of it right here. The barbarian's about to see their last day, probably with that last ability or one more Minamoto attack right here. Let's see if it comes through. So as those barbarians go down for the last time in this video, Miracle Max, can you just summarize what is going on and what the whole objective is between the kill squad following by the healers?
Right. So again, we're using Minamoto and Cao Cao, and they do have the extra damage against barbarians. So they're coming in, and their job is to wreck. But they're going to die, and they're going to get wounded. And so having a Joan of Arc and Cleopatra, a support squad behind them that is healing them and regenerating units, really, almost 1,000 units for every rage, which happens about every 10 seconds. That keeps Minamoto and Cao Cao out on the field quite a bit longer and lets you go after these level 24 and pretty soon level 25 barbarians.
That's right. That's going to be coming really soon. And with this discussion, I mean, I have like a great healer squad right here with Joan of Arc and with Cleopatra. I should probably start spending some sculpture and stuff on Cleopatra to make her even more powerful, to even add more talents and more ability to this attack.
Right. And remember, as a secondary commander, we don't care about her talent tree right now on Cleopatra. Okay. In fact, I would even suggest building her as a gatherer on her talent tree. But to use your generic legendary sculptures that you just purchased and get that first skill up, if you can get it to 5, that would be great.
Because it's just going to keep increasing the healing factor.
Correct. And she is going to become a much more powerful backup for Joan of Arc on your healing.
Well, why don't I do that right now? We just bought the sculptures in this video. Why don't we actually use them? I'm going to use 14 of them right here. Actually, we're only going to use 10 of them, which would make sense. We'll confirm that. That's going to get her up, and it's going to allow me to upgrade one more time, which is going to take my first skill to level 3, which is going to be sweet because now she has a 250 healing factor versus the 200 that she had on the attacks that we were just watching. If I can get her up to a level 5, it's going to double from what we were just watching to 400, which is exciting. I think right now, Miracle Max, we did a pretty good job of breaking down the strategy of attacking barbarians. I appreciate you coming through today on the channel. I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me.
Always is, Echo.
Thank you so much. And guys, if you haven't checked out Miracle Max's channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. Max, anything you want to say before we get out of here today?
I'm excited to see what you continue to do. And when you're ready to upgrade Lohar, give me a holler. He is my favorite in the game, as you know. So
yep. Lohar, I am saving for you specifically because I know you have that relationship with him. So you will be my upgrade person when it comes to doing Lohar, and that's going to come pretty soon. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, throw a like on it, show some love to your boy Echo, and remember, you could always find me over on Discord. Link is in the description below, or you can hit me up on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. Thank you again, Miracle Max. I always appreciate you coming down. And guys, we'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.